I left. The last thing I heard her say to me was, "Have a successful hunt today, Darak." I can still hear her voice echo in my thoughts when I sleep or meditate. Sometimes they are carried by the wind when I'm awake. And how could I not seek vengeance on something that took that life away from me? That's why this is my only path now.
I don't blame you, Darak.
I speak of mine, but what of your wife, Adias?
Mara? My life with Mara. It's not something I can easily share.
I understand. Forgive my prying. Forget I asked.
No, it's fine. Perhaps I've been silent about this for too long. Buri, he once said that I should speak often. Every painful moment I had, every misery I went through, I buried them in my past as deeply as I could. Thanks to you and Chen, I've learned that some burdens shouldn't be carried alone.
It is unavoidable. We carry out past with us, just as a turtle carries the shell on its back.
Mara and I, we had a happy life together. Like any other couple, we shared our lives, our joys, and our burdens. Only 2 years after Talia's birth, one day, Mara suddenly experienced unspeakable pain in her body. Bringing her to Edenvale Sanctuary of Healing, we quickly discovered she had the dark scrawls, that horrid disease that only reveals itself only 3 days before claiming its victim. I also knew the disease had a random chance to transmit itself to a family member down to the next generation. Mara was unfortunate to have gotten it.
The Dark Scrawls is incurable and claims its victim within 3 days. In Orcish customs, we grant those suffering a quick death. The closest friends or family members are usually the ones who do it. Did you consider granting her release from it?
Everyone knows the disease has no cure, even the doctors. But we try to look for one, or ease the pain. Terenas and others urged me to end her suffering. But I couldn't. How could I bring myself to do it? No, I was determined to save her. Maybe if I waited long enough, the doctors could find a cure for Mara. The first day was bearable. She was in pain, but still coherent. She could still talk to me. She looked at me and asked me to end it for her, to take her life. If there was the slightest chance to save her, I had to take it. I visited multiple times to check on her while the doctors did their best to ease her pain. By the second day, her screams filled the halls. Her body convulsed uncontrollably. To look at her suffering like that, so I left the chamber that night. realizing I couldn't let her suffer anymore, I resolved to grant her final request to end her suffering. Little did I know, she died moments before I arrived. I have many regrets in life, Darek. This one, I don't know how to carry it, and sometimes it hangs heavily on me.
Have you said your farewells at least? Did she tell you something to nurture your strength after her passing?
She said, "I hate you, Adias. Please, just let me die." I hate you, Adias.